Hello everybody, thank you for joining the NT Product Showcase. My name is Kieran Smith and I'm the Domestic Distribution Coordinator for Tourism NT. Today we're joined by Veronica Wallace from Metro Hotels, and Veronica's going to tell you about her products, which include Groote Eylandt Lodge and Fishing and the Metro Advanced Hotels and Apartments in Darwin. So I'll hand you over to Veronica.
Hi everybody, thank you so much for your time and for joining us. Many of you I would have met over the last few years, presenting in Brisbane, Sydney and Melbourne, and obviously that's not happening this year, but really appreciate your time and really appreciate your always wanting to learn more about NT product and all of the really great things that we have to offer everyone in Australia up here in the Territory. So thank you again for your time, and for those of you who haven't seen the presentation, or for those of you who have, welcome back, and hope you're able to learn something new today. And if you have any questions after the presentation, you can reach me at any time on my phone number or email, which I'll display at the end of the presentation. Thanks everyone, we'll go into it now. So we're talking about Darwin and Groote Eylandt. Our beautiful Groote Eylandt Lodge is Indigenous owned and managed by the Metro Hotel Group. The property is located off the east coast of Arnhem Land, approximately 650 kilometres from Darwin. So as you'll be able to see from this map, you'll be able to see where Darwin is, and Groote Eylandt is is the beautiful island located off the east coast of Arnhem Land, just below Gove / Nhulunbuy. And the flight time over from Darwin to Groote Eylandt is approximately 2 hours, anywhere from 1.5 to 2 hours, depending on the type of aircraft that you fly over. So there are two services that operate several times a week. They're very frequent services between Darwin and Groote, operated by both Air North and Chart Air. And both of them have scheduled services, as well as charter flights that can be taken at any time. Once you land at Groote, the lodge itself is a short 19 kilometres from the airport, and we do operate transfer services from the airport out to the lodge as well. And as you can see, the property is quite large, all with waterfront views. The hotel has a large modern bar and restaurant with indoor and outdoor dining spaces. So rest assured, for a very remote location, the services out there at the lodge are fantastic, and everyone is always very well taken care of. Beautiful swimming pool with views of the ocean. And we also have function rooms out at the lodge as well. So if you're ever looking for something unique and different and beautiful, function space is available. And we also have a day spa with hair and beauty salon and a small fitness room as well. So the lodge really has a lot to offer for everybody, ranging from leisure travellers to fishermen, and a 9-hole golf course just 5 minutes away from the lodge as well. So Groote Eylandt is known as a top-end fishing mecca. That's what it's most well known for. But what we've seen over the last 12 months with international travel closed off, obviously for Australians, we've had a lot of domestic travel over to Groote. I guess people looking for new and exciting places to visit, and we've had a lot of local business over the past 12 months. So for guests who are not only wanting to fish, there are also some cultural tours that we offer from the lodge. And adjacent to the lodge is the Anindil Yakwa Arts Centre, which has a beautiful range of locally made arts and crafts. The art scene at Groote Eylandt is spectacular, and there's a wonderful, fantastic range of all different types of artwork, locally made clothing, from a beautiful range of artists that live and work at Groote Eylandt. And as I mentioned, that art centre is directly adjacent to the property. It's literally a minute's walk, all at your doorstep. And for any guests or clients that you have that are looking for a unique Indigenous experience, please remember to think of Groote Eylandt and the Anindil Yakwa Art Centre as well, because it is a fabulous option. Groote Eylandt is also home to some of Australia's most prolific and best preserved rock art in Australia, which I think a lot of people may not be aware of. And as I mentioned, we do offer cultural tours directly from the lodge. All of the tours that are run from Groote Eylandt are operated by Groote Eylandt Lodge and our staff. And a lot of these trips are quite rugged, so you do need to have a certain fitness level to get up to some of the rock art sites. But having said that, it's a wonderful adventure, lots of fun, and fantastic for anybody visiting over at Groote. The centrepiece, of course, is the lodge itself, with 72 waterfront rooms in 4 different categories. The lead-in room type is the Gulf View room, and we also have bungalows, which are a much larger room type. And then we have our spa bungalows, which have a huge spa bathroom in the lodge. And the last of our room types is our Makata Ocean View rooms. So these are the ones that that our fishing guests love to stay in. But having said that, there are various different room types to choose from. So all of these rooms are air conditioned. They all have television. There's no roughing it out at Groote Eylandt. It's a very comfortable stay. You'll be very well taken care of. Housekeeping services, of course, and all of the other facilities that I've mentioned previously. It's just a couple of pictures of our fishing product. We have 2 custom-made fishing vessels that were imported from the US that we use for all of our fishing charters out at Groote. So again, super comfortable boats that can take 4 guests on each vessel. And here are a couple of slides of some local area sightseeing as well. So there's lots of natural beauty over at Groote Eylandt. It really is a beautiful, special place to visit. And this is one of my favourite spots at the lodge. It's just off the restaurant, and it's a viewing platform that you can sit out and have a drink, or we can even serve you dinner out there in the evenings as well. So beautiful spot for sunsets. Some more views from the lodge. And then we'll go into our hotel in Darwin, obviously very different being a city property, but this one is a 4-star property with 72 rooms right in the city centre. All of these rooms have kitchen facilities. We also have a swimming pool on site and an outdoor pool and barbecue area. Our lead-in room type is a studio room. As I mentioned, it does have a kitchenette with a stovetop and a king bed or 2 singles. And then we also have our apartments. So our 1 and 2 bedroom apartments all have balconies, full-size kitchens with stovetop, microwave and ovens. These have been very popular throughout, especially always been very popular, but in particular this past year with people wanting obviously access to outdoor space during their stay. So I mentioned these all have balconies and they're very, very spacious. So these are our 1-bedroom apartments, and our 2-bedroom apartments are obviously just like our 1-bedrooms, but they're much larger. And have 2 private bedrooms with a large dining table in them, so suitable for families or small groups. We've had lots of visitors stay with us, lots of domestic visitors stay with us over the past year, which has been fantastic. So this is an example of the kitchen. As you can see, it's quite large. And that is our presentation for you from the Metro Hotel Group. Thank you everyone for your time. I realise that we've gone through things very quickly. So again, if you have any questions, I'm just a phone call away, or you can send me an email anytime and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. Again, my name is Veronica. My email address is here and my phone number. And thank you again for everyone for your time, and I look forward to hearing from you all soon. Thank you.
Thanks, Veronica. That was really interesting. It was really nice to see those photos of Groote Eylandt. It looks really beautiful over there. Um, just one question actually back to the accommodation in Darwin. Can you tell us, for those who aren't that familiar with the location of where it is in the city, can you
Yes.
give us a little bit of an idea of that?
Thank you. So our property in Darwin is right in the city centre. For those of you who know Darwin, Darwin is quite small, so all of the city properties were all kind of located in the same vicinity, very close to each other. And for those of you who haven't been to Darwin, our city centre is quite small. The advantage to staying with our particular property is we have Woolworths supermarket right next door to the property, so a lot of our guests find that very convenient, especially having kitchen facilities in all of our rooms, having that option of purchasing groceries and making your own meals, or having that option to have some extra space, in particular for families or people wanting to stay a few extra days. We also have washing machines and dryers in all of our apartments as well. So again, centrally located with all the comforts of a large spacious room, and then having restaurants and a supermarket, all right next door to the hotel in Darwin.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you for that. Well, thank you for tuning in, everybody. As Veronica mentioned, if you've got any questions about her properties, feel free to get in touch. Her details are on the screen now. So thanks, and we'll see you all again soon.
Thank you.